Last episode of 2025.
Yeah, and what a year it was.
Yeah, and I mean, you could really feel the momentum this year.
Yeah.
And if the headlines that we saw in 2025 are any indication of what's coming in 26, then we've got a lot to look forward to.
Let's get into it.
When a city goes from being called the mistake on the lake
Come on.
to landing in the national top 5 for business growth, then you know something extraordinary is happening. And Cleveland's transformation is rewriting everything we thought we knew about Midwest revival stories.
Yeah, the scale of what's happening in Cleveland is truly remarkable. We're not just talking about a few new businesses.
Right.
I mean, this is a fundamental reshaping of an entire metropolitan economy.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the numbers because they tell an incredible story. Not only did Ohio crack the top 5 nationally for business growth,
Oh, yeah.
but Cleveland companies are consistently appearing on Forbes' best employers lists.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of validation that you can't buy.
And what fascinates me is how we're leveraging existing strengths while building entirely new capabilities.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Clinic's billion-dollar campus expansion is a perfect example.
Such a crucial point because the clinic expansion isn't just about, having a bigger footprint. It's about creating an entire healthcare innovation ecosystem.
Right.
And when you combine that with the NASA Lunar Power Project, you start to see how Cleveland is positioning itself for the future.
And speaking of the NASA projects, which is super cool, by the way, I mean, nuclear power on the moon,
Yeah.
how do you see that impacting the broader technology sector in the region?
Well, aerospace development typically creates this amazing ripple effect. You need specialized suppliers, advanced manufacturing capabilities, highly skilled workers, all of which we have.
True.
So it's like dropping a stone in a pond. The waves just keep spreading outward. And we're already seeing that with the surge in startup funding and new tech companies that are choosing Cleveland as their home.
Yeah, the talent attraction piece really stands out to me. Cleveland becoming a top destination for recent graduates, I mean, that's a complete reversal from just a few years ago.
Right. And you know what's interesting about that? It's not just about job opportunities. The city has been incredibly strategic about creating a complete lifestyle package. We're investing in cultural attractions, hosting global sporting events, developing vibrant neighborhoods. We understand that today's professionals want more than just a good salary. They want that quality of life.
It reminds me of how Pittsburgh transformed itself.
Yeah, sure.
But Cleveland seems to be taking it to another level.
Exactly right. And here's why. Cleveland isn't just replacing old industries with new ones. We're creating entirely new sectors while modernizing our traditional strengths.
Yeah.
So the manufacturing base isn't going away. It's just evolving into advanced manufacturing. The healthcare sector isn't just expanding. It's becoming a hub for medical innovation.
Yeah, and the way that neighborhood development has been handled is particularly impressive.
Agreed.
We're avoiding the common pitfall of concentrating all the growth downtown.
Oh, absolutely. And by spreading development across different areas, we're preventing the kind of concentrated gentrification that can tear communities apart.
Yeah.
And we're being really thoughtful about how new developments integrate with existing neighborhood character. And then you look at what's happening along the Cuyahoga River, where you've got these major transformational projects like Irishtown Bend, Columbus Road Peninsula, Scranton Peninsula, Canal Basin Park,
Yeah.
the Cavaliers Global Peak Performance Center, Bedrock's $3.5 billion with a B master plan.
Yeah.
All these projects are forming a connective tissue with each other and then linking with the surrounding neighborhoods, downtown Ohio City, and then regional connections like the towpath, which will connect Lake Erie with the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Then you tie that in with our lakefront finally being redeveloped.
Finally.
And all of these things that we've been trying to do for literally a century are happening as we speak.
Yeah, it's absolutely transformative.
We're creating the conditions to keep growing, keep attracting talent, and keep being an attractive place for people to invest, to start a life. I mean, it's been remarkable to watch.
Yeah, we're building a place that people want to live. And I mean, the timing of all this couldn't be better, especially with all the national conversations about reshoring manufacturing and building more resilient supply chains and preparing a workforce for the future with the rise of AI and all that.
Oh, yeah, and Cleveland is perfectly positioned for that. We've got the industrial infrastructure, the skilled workforce. Now we're adding this layer of innovation and technology. It's like we're building a bridge between, traditional manufacturing and Industry 4.0, if you will.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we're attracting and retaining talent to fill those roles and really build out the next generation workforce.
And the education sector seems to be playing a huge role in making that transition possible.
Oh, absolutely crucial. I mean, the local universities aren't just producing graduates. They've been active partners in this transformation. They're involved in research partnerships, innovation centers, startup incubators. They're really these engines of economic development.
So what do you think the next few years hold for Cleveland?
Well, based on the current trajectory, I think we're going to see even more acceleration. I mean, the foundations that have been built in healthcare, technology, manufacturing, education, these are all sectors with tremendous growth potential.
Yeah.
And now we've proven that we can attract and retain talent. I expect we'll see more companies choosing Cleveland for major investments.
Yeah, and the confidence factor really seems to be a game changer here.
Yep.
I mean, we've always been a confident city. We love to wear our Cleveland shirts around town. But we're making it clear now that it's not just for show.
Yeah.
We're actually doing it.
Yeah, and what's fascinating about that is that when a city has this kind of confidence backed by real achievements and tangible progress, it really does create this positive energy that's almost infectious.
Yeah.
And that in turn, attracts more investment, more talent, more opportunity. So we're not just moving forward, we're accelerating into a new era of possibility.
Yeah, and like you said, things that we've been talking about doing for decades, a century even.
Yeah.
Like reconnecting with our waterfronts and stitching our neighborhoods back together. Building a place where people want to stay and others want to go too. We're finally doing those things. They're happening as we speak. And at the same time, everything that they say cities will have to do to remain competitive and attractive in the future, we're already doing them.
Yeah.
We've already got a jump start.
Right. And what I think really makes this story so powerful is that it isn't just about one city's comeback.
Yeah.
It's not the Rust Belt rising or, hey, look, we're still relevant story that we hear a lot. Cleveland's creating a new playbook for urban renewal that challenges everything we thought we knew about how cities evolve and grow.
Absolutely.
We're showing that with the right vision, leadership, and community buy-in, any city can write its own future.
For sure.
We're setting the standard.
That we are. So make sure you keep your eyes on Greater Cleveland in 2026 because there is a lot of exciting stuff underway.
There sure is.
And a lot more good to come.
And that'll do it for us. If you want to get the full scoop on everything that went down in Greater Cleveland over the past year, make sure you check out the Greater Cleveland Partnership's Year in Review video, which we'll link in the description. And make sure you stay tuned for all the excitement to come.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great holiday season, and we will see you next year on The Clevelander. The Clevelander is an unscripted podcast brought to you by the Greater Cleveland Partnership and created with the help of the latest in AI tools. To learn more, visit greatercle.com.